What's going on, guys? So this is just going to be a bit of an update and kind of a, I guess, a little bit of a ramble about the tariffs-ish Switch 2 debacle. But I'm going to go ahead and right off the bat talk about my streaming and why it's been on a bit of a hiatus. Okay, I got projects around my house I haven't done, okay? We've had tornadoes, storms, I've been hurt, so I haven't been able to do a whole lot. With everything finally getting adjusted for my hip, found out what it was, which is just a bit of sciatica. Not the full-on like sciatica, which causes real hard, debilitating problems. Mine is needing some anti-inflammatory, and I'm good. It's helped with a lot of the healing, and it's made the pain go from 10 to like a 1. So it's a lot more manageable, and I have a lot more energy now at the end of the day. And we're still working long hours, but they're starting to chip away and get a little bit shorter. So it's been easier to do videos when I get home. I've had a little bit more energy now that I've gotten used to the job a little bit better. And it's just become a lot easier. But with the streams during the weekend, that I have a lot of projects that I've had on the back burner for a while. And if you've noticed, this has just been piling up, and I want it gone. So to move all this and that dead heater, I've been waiting on a shelf to come in. Well, it came in, and I never got around to putting it together because I was hurting and because of all this stuff that's been going on. So now that I have it in and I can put it together, guess what? I'm going to. It's going to go right there. But to get that there, I got to move that. That's a heavy old, dude, it's solid wood desk, okay? It's going to take a lot of energy to move, and I have some moving wheels. They're just these little squares that hold like, I don't know, a couple 100 pounds each, and that's not going to be that heavy, but heavy enough that I can use both of them. Well, here comes the problem. The room I want to put it in is just piled with furniture that I've been trying to rearrange to make into a lodge room. So you see, I got a circle of problems where I need one room to utilize, one room to utilize, one room. And I gotta find my beginning, okay? So I've been holding stuff on a back burner. I usually would stream and just like, you know, I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, now it's time to get to it, okay? And then I got my truck. I still have stuff to work on it. The headlights. Headlights is simple. It's like, oh, that shouldn't take that long. I took the taillights off not that long ago and replaced them with brand new ones. They look really nice. The headlights, literally the bulbs themselves, are not so hard to replace on one side. I think it's the passenger. I can just pop them out, pop them in. Done. Boom. Brand new, brighter headlights. Because when I bought the truck, it's pre-owned from pre-owned, dealer. I think the people that owned it before just bought El Cheapos to be legal, and those El Cheapos suck ass. Also, the headlights need to be refurbished, but to get everything together and refurbish them, it's not super expensive, but I think it's just going to be pointless because I'll have to refurb them again. I'm just going to buy brand new ones. Try to just be new. And also, to kind of get two birds with one stone, I have to take off my left headlight anyway, the entire fixture, to get to the bulb. Or at least that would be the easier way. I've been talking with some buddies. They said, it's quicker. It's easier. Just do that. So if I'm going to take it off, I'm just going to replace it instead of refurbing it. It's going to be quicker, and then I can put the bulbs in, blah, blah, blah. There you go. But that's going to be an all-day event. It's going to take forever. So that's one day on my weekend pretty much is going to be doing that. I'll try to get up early to get it done so I can still probably stream and chip away at some games that I've been chipping away at. Top it off, guess what? I got Hexen. I got Hexen for my PS3. It's actually a PS1 game, but I'll play on it. It's a really dumb game, but I'll eventually have that now on my back catalog of games to stream and chill with you guys with. But that's what's going to kind of keep I'm not going to say a hiatus on my streaming, but it's going to shorten my streams from my usual 5-8 hours that I've been able to do to try to stick to strictly 3 hours-ish. Sometimes I lose track of time and I'm just enjoying the game and enjoying your guys' company, but I'm going to try to stay strict to that because it's going to be a lot of work to get this done. This is going to be the easiest. The hardest part is just moving that, but this is the easiest. I just got to put a shelf up and then just put all the decoration on it and put this because it will hold that fridge. But that fridge still might actually move. I don't know. Because I got another mini fridge that may be put in with my liquor cabinet setup. But that's really a circular problem of issues. Another thing that I've been I was waiting on to see is the whole Switch 2 debacle. Because the Switch 2, I'm on it. Okay, I'm already part of the registry to be able to buy one, and I've already met all the requirements. Obviously, I put a lot of hours in my Switch. I do. I play games on it. I've had the Switch Nintendo Plus whatever gig. I've had that thing since it dropped the new one, which, yes, it's overpriced, but I have the expendable money. It's made it easy, especially with streams and stuff, because there'll be games I want to play. So I'll be able to play a game that I've been waiting to play on my stream for a while, was the Wind Waker, which, if you watch that stream, dude, I lost so many hours of gameplay due to not only my own stupidity, but an actual physical failure on the GameCube. My memory card, all that got ruined. Same thing happened with my Lord of the Rings stream. I was doing the Third Age. Great game, had a failure. So it was just catastrophic. It pissed me off. Due to that, I never went back to do it because it was like 8 or 9 hours I lost, and I just wasn't going to go back to it. Well, now with the Switch and the GameCube basically coming into play, where they're going to have a virtual GameCube, and day one is supposed to have the Zelda Wind Waker, I can stream it, and I can go back to do my streamathon. And that's what I would like to do at some point. I'm thinking I'm going to do it when we go into our shutdown, which is going to be, I think, July. In July is a plan for a huge stream. It's going to be a streamathon. I will be off for like a week, and I want to give everybody a chance to come by and hang out and chill. It's going to be celebrating my year. Well, it's been over a year now. I think it was in March was my year point of streaming. And I'd like to start it off with the first game I streamed, which is going to be Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I know I've streamed it a bunch. I'm going to stream it again, and I'm going to try to do just the quickest run of just murdering every single mainstay boss, beat the final boss, and go straight into Zelda. I'm going to do the Wind Waker first, just because I haven't got to do it yet. So I'm going to be doing Wind Waker first, then I'm going to probably do some Ocarina of Time, and then I'll just see what's going on after that. Okay, we're just going to find more games to try to stream. I don't know how long it's going to take to do all these. I only have a few days. I know that Castlevania Symphony of the Night won't take that long, but if I can still get the Switch, that's going to be the plan. Because the tariffs, to kind of go on a tangent about that, the tariffs is what withheld us from getting the pre-order. Well, here's the problem. The tariffs, they basically said, was the reason why the price was so high. But now there's no tariff. They're not as quick to rebuttal that. So now we're waiting for literally no reason. The tariffs have been put on a hiatus at the moment because of a pissing contest between all the other... I'm not going to get into that. That's just a pissing contest. That's not my place to talk about. It gets very political, and you can go to a political channel if you want to go find out the nit and grit of all that. But basically, everything got put on a hiatus. They said it was because of the tariffs is why the price was high. And when the tariffs were enacted, now all of a sudden they can't do the pre-orders. Well, then the tariffs were put on a hiatus for the pissing match. Well, now they're not so quick to say, well, you know what, you can get it, and we're going to lower the price. Now they don't know what to do, at least in my opinion. It just seems like they've been caught with their pants down, and they don't know how to be stingy right now. So the prices can't go down while this is going, while the zero tariff thing is going to be in effect. Now, I don't know how long it's going to be in effect or when it goes into effect. I didn't really read into all that. But they weren't so quick to give us an understanding on that. So I think it's just really trying to go around in circles so they can still try to price gouge it, basically, is what I think. So as soon as I can figure it out and get one, I'm going to get one so I can still do this. Because the Switch 2 is well within my budget. I know it's not everybody's budget because it's just too pricey for what would be basically an inferior product to other things. It seems like it's very powerful for what you're getting, at least to me. I've seen kind of arguments going either way, but I'm still going to get it. I'm still going to get it. I'm still going to play the games on it that I want to play, and I would like to add that to my streams. Okay, so that's what my move is going forward. But there has been such an increase of just personal life bullshit that it's just caused so many hiatuses right now. But it seems like everything's dying down, and I'm going to be able to start going back to, things as normal. Be able to stream on the weekends. Tuesdays and Thursdays may get reprised. I gotta wait till all of our product is caught up at the manufacturing plant I work at. We are behind from ice storms and certain mechanical things failing, which has just continuously put us back and back and back and back. That's why we're working so many hours, and we're just trying to play catch up. So once everything's caught up and we're working less hours, I can re-implement Tuesdays and Thursdays back to streaming. I can go back to weekends again once all my projects are a lot better caught up, and I can stream longer because I like to stream long. I just do. I like these games that I'm playing. And like I said, I like it with you guys. I lose track of time, but I can't help it. It's so much fun. But I'm hoping this gets everybody caught up on everything and the Switch debacle. I don't know how I'm going to title this, but you will definitely be seeing this actually a day later because I just didn't want to upload at the same time I was doing my I'm Alex video. I just felt like it would just kind of, interject with each other. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Y'all have a good one.